in front of me here an entry-level lawnmower that we have available on the gardenshop.ie. It comes in a box. When it's lifted out of the box, it's exactly like this, and there's a very simple assembly process with it. So just quickly as I lift off, there's a user manual here. There's a steel framed nylon bag. And the only real assembly that needs to be done on this piece of equipment is on the handle itself here, okay? So what we're going to do here is I just lift this out of the way. I fold this handle back. And what I'm going to do here is I just slide this through and leave it here. Okay, so the first thing I have to do is I just have to loosen off these nuts. So anyway, you can see this is quite handy. There's actually no tools involved in the assembly of this lawnmower. So the important things to understand about this lawnmower is it comes with a Briggs & Stratton 500 series engine. It has a steel deck, and also it comes with roller bearings on the wheels, and this is important for smooth movement. So you can just see here, this is the first step here. I'll do the rest of this. So what we have effectively in this is an easy turn knob. We have two washers, one of them being a spring and also a bolt. Okay, so we'll just slot it down, and there's two positions we can slot it in. Because I'm taller, I'm going to put it in the top position here. Okay, so what we can actually do here is we just slot this through like this. Come along, I push in the first washer here, and then I have the spring washer second. And we're coming on this here, we're just tightening this into position here. Just tighten it in, and then repeat the process on the far side. What I probably shouldn't have done there is I slightly over tightened that. We just need a little bit of flexibility to get the second bolt in here. Let's slot it through like that. And I come here, I'm putting on the spring washer secondly here, and then I come along and I get my easy tightening it up here, and I tighten it on. Okay, so that's the first stage for the assembled here, just tighten that the rest of the way. And the next stage then is to come along and grab the handle itself here. Actually what I need to do is just take off the knobs on the next section here. Just like that. So once again, there's a washer and a spring washer, an easy type knob and a bolt in this part of here as well. So I'm just going to put my hand underneath this time as I turn it off, just it off, and we can tighten it on there. Just when we're doing this here, it's just important to keep the cables to the side. So just slide it in this side here, and we'll repeat the trick on the far side here. And what I want to do is I just want to slide this along slowly here, so we can actually come along and we can line it up with the hole. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to slide this in here. I put it on the curved washer here, as you can see, fits in nicely here. And then I put in the spring washer. And then I come along and I put on this easy tightening knob here. Just repeat the same process on the far side. So just slide it along here till we have a point. Here. Come in. Put on the washer, the first washer. Next is the spring washer. And finally the easy tightening knob here. Just tighten that in. So you can see here, actually we have little hooks here, so we can actually clip in this cable here at this point, and do the same on the far side anyway. So the next thing here is just actually fit on this bag. If we just show you the back of the mower for a moment, you can just see here there's a flat that comes down. So if we're just actually blowing the grass back and straight back on the ground, it's a flat deck along this rubber flap here. So what we can do here is we can just drop this bag on here, so you can see how we need the clips on. Okay. So in terms of what we need to add then additionally after that, there's two inputs on it. You have to add engine oil here, and it's important here that you add the right category of engine oil. So it's SAE 30 motor oil here, and then we have petrol here. So it's just neat petrol, so you don't have to mix two-stroke oil with it. And then the first time you're using this, it says on the thing here when you go to prime it, you have to pump it 3 times. The very first time you use it, because you're pumping petrol into the carburetor for the first time, you might need to pump it up to 7 or 8 times to get petrol in, and you'll actually hear a slight gush when you actually feed it through, okay? Now before you come in and start it here, you have an adjustable speed here where you can actually turn on and off flow to the engine. So what you want to do is you want to push it to the forward throttle position, and you have a safety feature here where this handle, unless you have this handle pulled, it won't actually you won't be able to start the engine. And the final thing here is just to pull up this handle here briefly, like this, and lap it through. Okay, so now we're in a position where you can actually start the lawnmower. So I'm just going to do 3 quick pushes here, and hopefully. And stop it here, we'll knock it off, okay? Now another great feature of it here is that it's possible to adjust the height from a single position over here. So what we can do is you can just pull out this handle and we just move it up. And there's actually a total of 5 different positions we can slot this into. And the great thing about that is you can obviously, it's very, very easy. With other low-cost makes, you're in a position where you have to adjust the wheels individually, and that certainly wouldn't be an attractive option. So overall, this is quite a good make. It has all the key components, such as the steel deck, such as the Briggs & Stratton engine, means that you can expect a long life out of this particular thing. So overall, the overall cutting edge of it here is 18 inches, and the blade and things like that come fully pre-assembled on it. So you can see the assembly work on it is very, very basic, and it's available on thegardenshop.ie.